Last month was a pretty good month for consumers and retailers. Consumers are back at the stores and they seem to be buying more, which led us to take a look at not only the economic data, but also question what's going on with people who say nobody's buying anything from our store or that consumers aren't returning. Well, you've got to ask yourself, because if consumers are feeling good about the economy and if they're spending more, why am I not getting some of the money? Why or why not? Well, we think there's several reasons. Number one, you're doing probably exactly the same kind of advertising and marketing that you did pre-recession, during the recession, and post-recession. You need to change up your message. And if you don't change up your message to change with the consumer times, you're going to be lost in the background. Also, consumers have moved on, but you might have stayed in the same channel. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that things are happening on the internet faster every single day. And social media is one of those tools that if you haven't incorporated into your marketing plan, well, then you're going to be left out of so many things. And it's not just the same old way that you market on social media. You need to have a strategy behind that. Just like you have a business plan or a marketing plan, you need to have a strategy for your social media and then follow it. Your website probably looks awful. I mean, if you have an awful looking website, people just aren't going to interact with you. And so you might want to take a look at how you're presenting yourself, not only with your signage around your store, but also how easy is it to interact with you on the web. And that brings us to responsive design. If your site is not responsive, if folks can't see it equally as well on tablet, on phone, on desktop, well, then you've got another issue, and you need to start thinking about how can you reach out with responsive design for your business so that people can actually see you. Now that more and more people are utilizing mobile devices to check out what's going on the internet, to check out your store and your brand, and if you're not there with responsive design and they can't make heads or tails of what's going on, you're not going to be there and they're not going to come back. Simple reasons, ladies and gentlemen, why consumers may not be knocking down your door that all have to do with advertising and marketing your business properly. Thanks so very much for joining us. For all of us here at Inside Advertising, Marketing, and Communications, we appreciate the time that you spent with us. We appreciate talking with Karen McCullough about her transition from retail into a very successful national speaker. We've talked about Mini Coopers today. We talked about why Facebook mobile advertising is going up and how they've done it with embedding. We've talked about the dangers of native advertising and how you've got to make sure that your facts are accurate and correct. And of course, we talked about if people aren't coming by your place to shop, got to be something going on. Maybe you need to change up exactly what it is that you're doing. Thanks for being with us. For Ryan Northfield and all of us, have yourself a great day. Be safe, be well, be careful. Most of all, be good to your fellow man. Bye-bye.